Welcome everybody to another Big Brain Puzzles. I am MBW, the Megabit Warrior, and today we are going to be playing Limitations 8. Limitations 8. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to be having to drink up. Like, my throat's kind of dry. I don't know why. Should be drinking water, I guess, right? Here we go. Quench your thirst. It's your reminder that you should be drinking water. Drink water. Speaking of that, I need to remind people to drink water. Drink water. All right. So, today we are going to be playing a Sudoku variant puzzle. If you guys haven't played one of those, this is more probably of a complicated or ones. I saw this rule set, but I was kind of reading through it, and I love Fog of War style, so I was like, this is the one I want to do. But it's actually not as complicated, at least I think. I always say that, and then it ends up being like 3 hours later, and I'm like, oh my god, what did I say? So here's me jinxing myself again. But we are going to play this. I'm going to go through the rule set because it is really long, but again, you can play the puzzle down below. There's a link, so if you want to play the puzzle, it's definitely a lot of fun to play these things. So, so let's see. MD88 Keys made this puzzle, so let's go ahead and go through it. So there are 9 non-overlapping 3x3 boxes in the grid. So just so you know what that is when you play Sudoku, you know how like there's it's like a 9x9, and every grid has digits 1 through 9. That's basically what this is. There's 9 of these in here somewhere. So basically, like, this could be second one, this could be third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and oops, I don't have enough for 9. So that's basically that main rule set. Okay. So all cells containing any clue must be included in that 3x3 box. So since all these things are clearly showing those are rules, that means it is contained in one of those 3x3 boxes. So fill in all cells outside of regions with 0 for the solution. Oh, okay, so we're going to use 0 for those. For the solution, check when to finish the puzzle. Okay, got it. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each 3x3 box. Digits may not repeat in a row or column, and the grid is partially covered in fog. So when you place correct digits, it may clear the fog somewhere in the grid. The 4 digits in the quad circle appeared in the 4 surrounding cells. Okay. That was a lot of information, but I wanted to kind of read through that because basically what it's saying is actually, let me just double check. Yeah. God, there's a lot of them. So how I understand it, so say for example, let's just say that this is a box, right? And then we have like another one here, and we have another one here. What it's saying is digits may not repeat in a row, like other than 0, digits may not repeat in a row, column, or anything like that. So it would mean that these digits 1 through 9 cannot repeat. So that's even though there's spaces in between and it's off center, just a reminder that cannot repeat. So say for example these ones, it doesn't have all 9 digits, but we just have to ensure that these don't repeat. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. So the 4 digits in a quad circle, which is this right here, must repeat in the surrounding area. So the digits 1, 2, 6, 9, it is somewhere in here in any order. Each of the following constraint types may contain no repeated digits anywhere in the puzzle. So other than the circle one, so we're probably going to see a circle one somewhere else. It just means that if the digit is used, you can't use it again within those constraints. So what I'm thinking is, say for example, the blue line here, wherever that's going, if you place a digit on those, if there's another blue line here, you cannot place the same digits on those. Say that again. So each of the following constraint types may contain no repeated digits anywhere on the puzzle. Okay, yeah. So each of these, if there's another blue line somewhere else, cannot have the same digit. And these are the constraints types. 3 by 3 box borders divide a blue region sum line into segments with the same value. The value of the segment is the sum of its cells. So we see a blue one right here. So let's just say that let's just say that this is a grid and then this is a grid. Because it extends into a grid, let's just say like that. Since I said that was the line, sorry. The sum of this would equal to the sum of that. And if it extends, and there's another grid over here, the sum of like these three would equal the sum of these three if this was a different grid, and so on and so forth. If it passes through a grid, the sum of that has to be equal to the other side. So if this is equal to 10, that's equal to 10. A purple line contains a set of consecutive digits, meaning it could be in any order. So let's just say there's a purple line here, and it's like 6 digits long. That means it has to be consecutive. So if it has a 1 in it, it would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't have 7 because obviously it wouldn't be consecutive anymore. Adjacent digits on a German's whisper line have a difference of 5 or more. So here, basically, if this was, I don't want to put a number in because I don't want to accidentally reveal the fog, but let's just say it's let's do a 7. But it has to be at least 5 away, so it can't go up because it can't be higher than 9. So then it would be either a 1 or a 2, because it can't be a 3 because that's 4 away. So if this is a 7, then the only solution would be that this is 1 or 2. And then I'm taking that there's going to be some lines that are longer within the German whispers, and so it'll kind of like go back and forth between high number and low number. Man, there's so many. Number 4, adjacent digits on a red line alternate parity, which means let's just pretend this is a red line. If this is red and we saw that it was a odd number, then this would be even, and then odd number, even, odd number, even, odd number, even, odd number, even, however long the red line is. But we have to remember it just cannot repeat. It's kind of interesting. This is going to be a fun one. Okay, number 5. Adjacent digits along a gray line have the same difference. Separate lines may have different differences. Okay, so if there's a gray line, and let's just say it's probably too long, like this. If the difference is 2, let's just say, if this is a 2, this would be a 4, and then 6, and then 8. Ooh, does it have to be in order? Yeah, it says adjacent digits. So yeah, so it'd have to be like 2, 4, 6, 8, basically. Interesting. Okay. Next one. These ones are a little easier to say. Black dots connect cells where one digit is double the other. So if this is a 1, that means this is a 2 because it's double. But if this is a 3, this would be a 6. It could go back and forth depending on the numbers. So if this is 4, this could be an 8 or a 2. White dots, which we see a little bit of it right here, are consecutive. So if this is a 3, then this can be a 2 or a 4. All right, that was a lot of rules. I'll put the rules in the description, but obviously it's also on the right hand side. It just doesn't show the whole thing. But we'll go ahead and start the puzzle and start going. I love these Fog of Wars type puzzles, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Again, link is in the description, and play along, and let's go ahead and do it ourselves. So let's do this. Let's get the timer. Go. Okay. So, what do I want to do? So we know that for sure around here is the digits 3, 4, 7, and 5, because that's what the circles are saying. So definitely no zeros. In fact, actually, let me highlight something. I'm going to highlight that all these have to be within a 3x3 box, because it said that the 3x3 box needed to, if there's a rule on it, like a circle or any of these type things, it has to be in a 3x3. So we know pink, it means that it has to be in one of those. Okay. So we know that. I'll go ahead and label here too. I'm also going to label, or I'm also going to look at these because it has other constraints in it, right? So 3 can be on a black circle because it could be 6, and 4 can be on a black circle because it could be 2 or 8. But 5 and 7 cannot double. So that is going to be either 3 or 4. Here, since it's a difference between 5 cannot be on here. Because if it is 5, then it would be either a 0 or a 10, which is not possible. So the digits here, it's only possible if it's a 7, it can only be low number of 1 and 2. But if it's a 3 or 4, it can only be an 8 or a 9. So this is the only digits that this could be. And we'll go ahead and fill in this too, just so that we know what digits kind of get doubled from here. I mean, we could do that too here. Like, you can see, like, if this is consecutive, these are the possible routes on what the numbers are going to be. Same thing here. I was going to do something, but I actually think I figured something out. So I was going to say, go ahead and put all the digits that can be on a black dot, which are these. However, I'm just thinking to myself, if we're trying to say that all these digits have to be in a 3x3 grid, can it be possible that this one is in a separate box than this one? So say, for example, this, right? It's not possible because now this is outside of a 3x3, and there's no way that we can have another 3x3 on here, right? Because it can't overlap. So this has to be the grid. So I'm going to get that rid of pink, and I'll go to put that green to say that this is officially a grid right here. And because it's officially a grid, digits 1 through 9 cannot repeat within the box. And so we'll go ahead and get rid of the 1, 2, 6, and 9. So because the 6 is removed, the 3 also gets removed because that was the double of 3. Or 3 and 6, You know what I mean. 9 is the same thing. Wait, why did I have 9 in here? The hell? Let me do that again. I don't know what the hell, why there was a 9 in there. Did I like accidentally press 9 in here? These were the solutions on what it could be in here. But again, 1, 2, 3, and 6 cannot be there. So the only solutions could be a 4, 8. I don't know why a 9 got stuck in there. And because we know these 6 digits right here, let's put what's possible here, which is a 3, 5, and a 7. Okay. And also, we know for sure that this extends. Because you can see it extend past, so I don't know what the rule set is, if like the grid has to be here. Like what happens if there's like no 0, like if this is a 0? Oh, no. It says if there's any rules on it, it has to be part of the puzzle. Okay, so this is part of the puzzle. We don't know where it's going, but that's part of the puzzle. Okay. Okay, so the other thing that they said was that, again, with any of those constraint types, you cannot have any repeated digits. Since we know this is 4 and 8, there cannot be a 4 and 8 right here, right? So that means that this is the 3 and this is the 6. Look at that. Look, won't you look at that? And I already know that since 3 is looking at these, with a row or a column, this cannot be 3. Well, actually, the circle, it's telling that this is not a 3 either, so that's not a 2. Okay. All right. Oh, that means that's not going to ever be an 8. Okay. All right. What else? There's another black dot. Okay, so if we have 4 and 8, 3 and 6, this has to be a 1 and 2. That's good. Okay. That means this is going to be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Which means this is going to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. Not sure which ones it's going to be, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. Actually, there's no way this can be a 6. If this is a 6, this would have to be a 1. But then that one also would have to be a 1. And I can tell just by it not being able to have a grid. Like we have. Let me show you just so it's very clear on what I mean. So all these are part of a grid. We can't have any repeating digits because that's one of the rules. So if this is a 1, this would have to be not a 1. So this can never be a 6. But on hindsight too, if there was this, it's still in the same row and it's still, seeing each other. So anyways, all that to say, this can never be a 6. Can it be a 7? 1, 2, maybe. Oh, wait. I feel like it's impossible. No, it could still be possible. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Where should I go now? We have another German whisper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not all 9 digits. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see. Oh man, I don't know where to go next. Oh, we have a gray one. What's the gray one again? Gray one, difference between, okay. So like if this is a 1 and this is a 4, that means the difference is 3, so that would be a 7. We definitely don't have enough information to do anything like that, because it could be consecutive. It could be a difference of 1. So it could be any of the numbers. So anyways, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, this has all the digits, which means this would have to have a 1 or 2 in here. I don't know if we have enough information otherwise. Yeah, I don't think I have enough information. Okay. Okay. If this is a grid, let's just say that's a grid. Man, I guess that's possible. Can this ever be? Like if I was to... Doesn't seem like it. Oh, yeah. Because look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, this is never a portion. There we go. So we know for sure that since these two have to be in either this or this, these two are pink as well. Okay. Oh, yeah. And speaking of that, we can never have a grid here because then, because this is blocked off, this can never be in. So this is actually a grid right here. Okay. That's good. Actually, this thing is helping out a lot because then now we can see that this is a grid. Because this corner, the only way for it to happen is for this to be a grid. So put that as a grid. The same thing as this. This is in a corner. So like, yeah, that helped out a lot. Since this is in a corner too, this has to be a grid. And then this is in a corner too. Wow. I'll do it this green. Oh. Wow, that was crazy. So you can go ahead and just say that that's never going to be anything. Same thing here. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 8, 9, somewhere right there. Okay. I'm happy about that. So now that we actually have some more information, like, okay. I wonder, man, where do I want to go? What about this? The 1, 2. It's basically telling us that there has to be a 1 or 2 here. They're like, it has to be. because the 1, 2s are seeing this. There is no 1, 2 here, so that means it has to be here. So that means the 1, 2 has to be here somewhere. So this is impossible to have a 1, 2. I don't know if that was helpful, but like it at least like broke down something, you know? Okay, there's no 3 in here. I don't want to label that just yet. But same thing as the 4, 5, 7. Actually, do we want to label that? No. There's too many numbers out here. Okay. Okay, back to... Can we do this dot at all? Okay, this can never be a 3 because it's now in that grid. Could be a 5 still, could be a 6, yeah. What about a 9? 9 would have to go somewhere here. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. I was gonna say like if I can get the 6 somewhere, but like doesn't necessarily need to be a 6 here. What about 4 is definitely going to go somewhere. Wait, actually 4... Oh yeah, no, that works. That works. It works. Here comes where I get stuck. So... Seven... I'm trying to think to myself, like, if this is a... This is like a 4. That doesn't matter. Five, 4, 7. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything right now. The gray one is the differences. 3 would be... Maybe it's this. So... Oh, this can't be a 1 or a 2. It's in the grid now. I forgot about that. Okay. So this is not in the grid. This can never be a 7. It can be an 8 or a 9. But it can't be a 7. So this could never be a 9, because then it would have an 8 in here. So the 9s have to go somewhere here. Hold on, my cat's going crazy. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. My cat was like on the counter trying to get some stuff. Okay. Okay, let's focus on here. Yeah, we just got rid of the 1 and 2. Got rid of the 7. So... what digits are we missing? This can never have a 6 or a 5 in it. This can never have a 6 or a 5 in it. So this has to either have a 6 or a 5 in it. Oh wait, we can't have a 5. Oh my god! Of course we can't have a 5, because 5 from that, I was so focused on like, this can never have a 6 in it because it has to have digits 1 through 10, and these are only 8 digits, but we can't have 5. That's the number that can be on here, because again, 0 and 10 is not possible. Okay, so 6 does have to be in here, so these two have to is our 6, one of these, meaning the only way that you can get a 6 on one of the lines is you have to have a 1 on it. So this is our 1. Oh, things got revealed. Was that the only thing that got revealed? Okay, we have this and... okay. But we now know that this is no longer a 1. Just super duper. So 1 definitely has to go here. Which is cool. Cool. Oh, it's weird though. It has like a 2 thing. Because we don't know what the difference is. It could be 1 and 7, 1 and 5, 1 and 2. I guess what it will do though is whatever the numbers here are, they can't be repeated anywhere else on another gray line. That's probably why this is important. Okay. Anyways, so let's get rid of some of these pencil marks. We know for sure that this can't be a 2 right here. This is going to be, you know, opposite of 1 plus 5 is this is going to be either a 6, 7, 8, or a 9. Same thing that's here. It's a 6, a 7, a 8, or a 9. Groovy. Groovy. All right. One is seen up here. Six. It's interesting. So, oh no, there's a 6 that can be right here. Never mind, never mind. Can this ever be a 1? No. This can't be a 1 because then this would have to be a 2, right? If this is a 2, that means that can't be a 2. So the 2 would have to go here. Oh no, that still works, because then that can be 1 and 1. I was viewing that like it's on the same thing. Never mind. So it can be. So in other words, these are the possible. Actually, I don't want to. Should I do it? I'll do it. I'll mess it up. That's so. It's so messy. Why did I do that? Why? Ugh. So disgusting. Okay. Oh! We said that the 6 is right here, right? So 6 can no longer be up here. So that means that these can't be 2 and 9. So the 1s can't go here. Well, we already know that. Okay, 6s can't go here. And then since 6 is right there, six is either going to be here or here, in other words. Does that do anything here? Like, because that's 6, can this ever be a 7? 7, 8? Because this could still be 9. Yeah, I guess so. Well, that's unfortunate. Well. Man, I thought I had something with those 6s right there. 3. So this can never be a 3 or 4. I'm going to actually label what these are, because this can't be a 3, because then 4 would have to be with it. And then that would break that. So this could be a 4 or a 5. We already established that 6 has to be up here. But it could be a 7 or an 8. Does that do anything here? For example, if this is a 4 or 5, that'd be a 6, 8. But that would be 1, 2. Yeah, never mind. Oh, this 6 is seeing this. guess we could put what we think is in here. Could be a 1 or 2. Or it could be a 7, 8, or 9. Guess I can label this too. These could be 6s. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Maybe. Baby. Actually, how many high numbers do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is that relevant? I think what I'm trying to say is like, we know that there has to be one of the digits somewhere, right? So if, oh my god, I think I found it. This 9 is seeing these. So these can never be 9. Oh, I guess it doesn't break this one. Let's see how this goes out. So we know that it's a 6. The 9 is going to go somewhere here. Maybe not. This 2 is seeing this. Let me just get rid of some of the things here. I don't know why I'm not seeing. What am I not seeing? This is a 7, 8. Actually, I want to see if it breaks something up here. This is a 7, 8. That means this would have to be a 6, 7. So this would definitely be the 7. This would be the 6. That would mean this is the 4. It still has 9 there then. Damn. I still need 3 more things. No matter how you put this, there's definitely going to be something here. Something here. So random. I don't think we're going to be able to place anything there, though. Boo. Okay. Uh, so let's just say that this is a 7. It would mean that this would have to be a 5, which means this would be our 5, 7, right? Or 5, 8, I mean. This would make this the 9. So this would have a 6, 8. I feel like that all works. Because then this would have a 1, 2. Maybe I'm supposed to solve for this. Because none of that's working. We have a lot of white dots. So, and they're very closely involved with like the same numbers. So, let me see. This is 6 digits, right? So, can this not be a 1, 2? That's my question. So, I think either way, if it's not a 1, 2, it's going to have the 8 in here. If it has the 8 in here, that means this definitely has to be 4, 5. And then this would have to be 7, 6. Because that would be 8, 9. So 8, 9, 7, 6, 4, 5. I mean, that works. Damn. Yeah, no, that works so perfect. Oh my god. I knew it was going to be something simple. I have a freaking triple right here. Meaning this could never be a 4 or a 5. Ever. This is a 6 or 8. Meaning this could never be a 4. Wow, okay. Does that do anything? It at least limited the sevens completely. Let me see. So if this is a 7-8, this would have to be the 1-2. And this could be the 5-6. Interesting. These are 5s. 5 is going to go somewhere here. Five can go here. Six. Either way, where 6 is, 6 has to go here. Oh. If this is 6, can't be here. And because 6 can't be in here, 6's have to trade off here. So it's already, 6 is claimed within here. It's going to be either here or here, right? That means it can't be here. So 6 has to go here, meaning this can no longer be 6 at all. And if that's not 6, this has to be 6. So there's the digit. We finally got it. I'm gonna clean that up a little bit. Okay, so that's the 6. Unfortunately, there was no other 6 right there, so I was gonna be like, oh, we could put the 6 somewhere. Nope. Nope. They told us no. Well, phooey. Can we do something similar? Let me see. This is a 3. Three has to go here somewhere. Nah, it doesn't really. It still doesn't really go. Okay. Maybe we could do something similar here, like. Oh my god, this 1 is on the green. Oh. That means that could never be 1. Oh, look at how much stuff can come off of it. Guys, I forgot. I forgot about that constraint. If you have something on there, it can't duplicate on the other one, so you have to mark them off. This 4 is on here, so this is a 3. Oh my god, look at it. There's things getting revealed, guys. We don't know that one yet. Actually, we do. The 9's right there, so this is an 8. Oh my god, that was like, what the hell? God, we could have did that a long time ago. Is that what you're saying? Does this have to be a 1, 2? Let me see. 1, 2. Yeah, because this 1, 2 seeing this, this 1, 2 seeing this, so that means the 1, 2 have to be somewhere here, right? So this has to be the 1, 2. So that's a difference of 1 right there. So these can't have 2 in it. Wow, that was crazy. This right here is showing that we have, because these are our par rules, but since it has this corner, this has to be 1 right here. I'll go ahead and make it yellow. So this is officially one of them, which means this can never be. Oh, we have another one of these. Crap. Okay, so since we have 1 seeing this, it can't be 1. Do we have 3 on any of it? No. So that could be a 2 or 3. 4. 5. This is a lot more than I thought. 7, 8, 9. Oh my god. That was way more than I thought. My bad. Anyways, 2 seeing is this, so that's 1, that's 2. Oh, T's 2 seeing that, so 2 definitely has to go down here somewhere. Can we still do that? 1, 1. Okay, 1 comes up here. Not sure where the 8 goes. Trying to see. Oh, these 7s are seeing this, so no 7. Actually, do we have all these? Like, look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, cool. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this is either a 4, 5, or 8. And because, oh my god, no, I don't want to renew. I have to press it in order for it to go. There we go. Went off my screen for a second. Okay, we're good. We're back, guys. Still recording, right? Okay, we're still recording. Things are good. Things are life. This 5, 7 is seeing this, so this is not a 5. So this is a 4, 8, which means this has to be a 5. And if this is a 5, this is a 4. And we already used a 5 here, so this is a 7, this is a 5. I really hope I'm doing it right, because none of the fog is being revealed. But since we know this is not a 4 or 5. These are the possible solutions here. We actually just did a 7, so 7 cannot be there. So up here, what can't it be? It can't be a 7. But it still could be an 8 or a 9. Yeah, it still could be any of those. Okay. Good to know. Shocking, actually. Okay. I guess since we know these numbers, let's go ahead and jot them down really quick. So this could be a 9. This could be a 6. But these could both be 7. We still know that this is a snake that has, which is 1 through 10. So 5 is going to go somewhere here, which means 5 is going to go somewhere here. 3 is going to be the same way, actually. 3 is going to go somewhere here. So 3 is up here. Eight is going to go somewhere here. And if 8 is going here, and 8 is going here, this cannot have an 8 in it. So this is not an 8, which means this is not a 9. So that means 9 goes here, for sure, which means 9 goes up. Wait, actually, it could go here. Never mind. Let me look at the 8s again. So 8s again, see all this. So 8 goes here. So this is a 8, 3, 5 triple up here. Interesting. Meaning this can't be a 5. 5 is definitely going to be here. So this is not a 5. What the 3? Can we do the same thing with the 3? 3 goes here. 3 can't go here, so 3 is going to be here. And actually the 2s are the same way. I can't have 2 here. Can't have it here. I can't have it here. So this is actually a 2, 3. So this has to be the 5. 5. Okay, so we're trying to fill in the gray here. I'm not sure what it's going to be next. But 5, okay. The 2, 3, that's seeing that, so that's a 7. It's going to be an interesting one. I feel like I'm making progression, but it's also like very nerve-wracking. 9 can't go anywhere here, so 9 has to go here, which means this can't be a 9. 7 can go here. So meaning these are both there. Oh, look at that. 6, 7 right here. So I could have put a 9, and that would have told us about the 9s anyways. So this is a 9. So since we have 9 here, 9 there, this is a 9-digit thing right here. So since the 9's seeing these, and 9 is seeing, or, you know, we're filled in right here, that means this has to have a 9, meaning this can't be an 8, 9. And if this is a 2, 3, that means 2 can't go up here, and it can't be 1. So this is our 9, and then our 8. It's still nerve-wracking because I'm still not getting any like fog to get revealed. Like we might be doing this completely wrong. So it's very terrifying. All right. So we got a 1, 2, 9. So this can never be a 1 or 2. Go ahead and leave it there. So since this is a 1, 2, 9, this can't have any of those. This has to be a 1 or 2, which means we can fill in this too. So this is a 6, 4, and a 9. No, wait, 9s are here. What am I missing? 7? 7. Okay. So we can fill in this too. 3, 5, and 8. Okay, so that can't be an 8. Oh, well, we kind of did reveal that a little earlier on. Yep, so this is a 5. All right. All right, so what's this? 4 and 7? But 7s are seeing this, so this is our 7, this is our 4. Okay. That was crazy. We did get a lot, though. That was pretty good. I'm proud of us. Okay. This is a 4-8, so we can't have a 4 here. So this is our 6. That still checks out everywhere, so that's good. 5. 5 sees all these. 5 sees this one, and 5 sees that one. So the only areas that 5 can be is absolutely here. So no 5 up here. 3. Can't be here. Can't be here. Could be there, but it can't be here. We know it's not there. So on the purple line, it can be here, here, or here. I don't know. Nine sees that. Oh, but 9, of course, can't be on here anyways. Okay, so that makes sense. So 9 has to go here. What does that mean? So 5, to get to 9, it'd have to be 5, 7, 7, 9. So 5, this can't be 7, so 7, 9. So this is our 6, this is our 7, this is our 6. Yippee-ki-yay. And this is our 4 8s to match the other side. All right, good. Did I say that 8 has to be up here? So that has to be our 4. Okay. I'm still scared. It's still not showing me any any of the like new things. So I'm like, how do we get these? Okay. So this 8 just revealed this one. So this is a 4. This is an 8. So if this is an 8, no longer 8 there. Oh, digits can't repeat. So this 6 is seeing this one. So this is a 1. That's fascinating. Makes this a little bit lower. Actually, there's still, I don't know if that extends. It's the lowest that this can be. 6, 4, 3, so 13. Ugh. Not sure. Oh, wait. 1 sees this. 2. 1. Oh, okay. This is in the corner, so we know that this is a grid. And then, yeah, this is all touching too. So that is, let's do a different color. Let's do it blue as well. So is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and no overlaps. Okay, good. So we actually did it. We did it. We did it. Look at that. That's great. Okay, so now it's just a matter of this. What's the red one again? So many rules. I'm like trying to remember like what the heck the rules are. The red, adjacent digits on a red line alternate. Oh, yeah, odd and even. Okay. Odd and even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have all digits accounted for. Meaning there's 5 odds and 4 evens. So 2 of them are going to have the odds at the ends and 1 in the middle. Something to keep in mind. I don't know if we have enough information just yet, though. Unless, let me see, 8, 8. So that means this would have to have the 8 here. 9, 9. So this would have to have the 9 here. 1, 1. So that means the 1 has to go up here. Oh, actually, let's continue doing this really quick. Kind of like jumped over there because we were like, oh my god, we got so excited. Like, this 8 is seeing this, so this 8 goes away. This is a 3, 5 pair, which means this is an 8. That also makes this an 8. So 8, 8, 8 comes up here. This 4 is seeing that, so this is a 7. So the 7 goes here somewhere. Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna have to like label a lot of these things like what we're doing. Okay, do we still not know this wraparound? We know that this is not a 9. Okay. Oh, so since this is 8, this has to be 18. 10, 15 has to go up because that's 18 as well. How do I do that again? Okay. Okay. So 18, 18, yeah, that matches. But that does mean that this has to be a 4 because it can't be 21 because that's impossible to get 21 over there. So this is a 4. Because of that, we know that these are the solutions up here. And since we know polarity-wise, like that one's going to be an odd, one's going to be an even, we definitely know that the 1 has to be somewhere in here. So this is not going to be ever a 1 because it has to go odd even. Let's see what else we know. So 9 is going to go somewhere down here. 2 is also going to go down somewhere here. And 7 is going to go over here. What are we missing? 3. We don't have enough information for 3 or 5. That's the key, though. That's the key. All right, I'll leave that alone for a second. Once we figure out like which one's the 3 and the 5, it's gonna come along pretty well. Well, we can come down here. Let's see. This is a 7 because 7s are seeing these rows. So this is a 7. Now we know that up here There is no 7 here. Is there no 7 here? Oh yeah, we could do the same thing that we're doing down here. So basically, let's just go ahead and mark them. So this is a 4, this is a 9, and this is 8, 5, 6, 1. Accidentally pressed something, didn't I? What did I press? Hopefully this is still recording. This is still recording, right? Oh my god. What did I do? Okay. This has to be something. Oh yeah, because these have digits in here. So this can never be a 1. And 9 can never be on it because the 9's already on 1. So this is our 9. And since this is a 4, 6, it has to go in order, right? 4, 6, 8. Oh no, I don't know. Does it say? Adjacent digits. I'm not sure. Dang it, I don't want to chance it. Let's not chance it just quite yet. Okay, so 9s are not there. 4 is going to go here. Feel like a woman. Yeah, I feel like we're still gonna have to do Sudoku here. Okay, let's go back to that. 9s. So 9 was seeing these. Which 9? Oh, 9 sees that. There it is. There it is. There it is, guys. So 9 is seeing that. Didn't do anything much other than give us that 9. Okay, we got that was one thing that we one less thing. 6. 6 has to go here. I'm just going to put these here. I might have to try to figure out how the polarity happens here. So I do need to label that. Man, I just don't know if it has to go sequentially. It doesn't say that though. Adjacent digits along a grain line have the same difference. Actually, it says along, so like 2, 2. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so yeah. So this is the 4, 6, 8. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. And since that was the 8. Okay, good. I meant to get rid of the bookmark, not put the thing there. Okay. And digits can't repeat. Digits can't repeat. So this cannot be a 1. That's right. Okay. That is right. Oh man. This is fun. This is like a really fun one. We're almost there though. Just need to see how it breaks apart. Okay. So 6 is seeing this, so no 6. I'm going to add all the like the ways that they could be. So this again, 6, 7. I'm going to get rid of this 7 here and the 6 here. But it also could be 3. It also can be 5. I wanted to show that because these are the only possibilities that this can be, right? Right. And the 6 is seeing that. So that means that this is an odd. So, since we know that this is an odd, I'm just going to, I'll do green because none of these colors are green. So that means odd is green. And I don't know, I'll do red as even. So, since we know that this has to be odd, this is 1. This has to be even, 4. We don't know that one yet. But we should be able to clean up a few things. This is going to be our 1 down here, right? We did say that that had to be 1. No, actually, there could be a 1 right here. So don't do that, Michael. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so 5 is seeing that. Cool. 4 is seeing this. All right, so we still need another odds in this in the corner or the edge, or one of the odds here. So this is a 2, 9, 3 again, and 5. This does have an even in it, so it didn't work out as nicely as the other one, but that was cool. Okay. 7 and 9. See both of these. So this has to be a 7, 9 double because the 7 and 9 seeing this. So this is an odd. And since that's an odd, that's even. And now we know these have to be like that. Here we go. And just like we kind of proved right here, this was in fact even. Therefore, we should be able to do this now because we have the differences now. So this is not a 2. Get rid of the bookmarks. Make sure we're not confused with that. Because we have... Oh, I don't want to do that just yet. This is going to kill off one of these because, again, you can't have a repeat on one of them. But I'll ignore that for just a second. And it is all digits, right? Yeah, all 9. Okay. Because it's all digits, I was going to say, where does the 2 go? 2 can go anywhere. Wow. I was thinking that was going to be the thing that broke it. Never mind. Moving along. Well, I could just, since I know it's even, let's just see which ones it can be. It can't be 1, can't be 9. It could be a 3, it could be a 5, it could be a 7. Oh wait, 7 is seeing that. Never mind. Could be a 3 or a 5. So this 3, 5. Honestly, I don't think that could be. Yeah, it's nothing. All right, let's go with evens then. Where does 8 go? 8 sees this. 8 sees that, so this has to be the 8. Okay. That was easy. So the rest of them, so this can't be a 4. So the rest of them has to be a 2, a 6. This one's seeing this, so that's our 2, and that's our 6. Let's clean some stuff up. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. Let me just make sure this works. So 4 can't be there, 4 can't be there, 4 seeing this, so this is our 4. 1 is seeing all that, so this is our 1. Good. That's gonna go 2, 1. Finally breaking that portion up. It's about time. Okay. Then this is our 3, 5 as well. Because that's our 3, 5 right there. This is seeing this to be a 2, and that's seeing that to be a 6. That means that it's not a 2, it's not a 6. This 2 is seeing this, so this is our 3. Here's our 2. Since this 3 is seeing all these, this is our 3 right here. Oh, something just shifted. I think it was just revealing some of the fog that we already knew was there. That's a 5. Which this is a 3. That's a 5. Since that 5 is seeing this, bam. But this 3 is also seeing that, so this is our 9. Which means this is our 7. And we have everything except the 5. So now we have this. Perfect. That 3 on the right side is seeing this, so this is our 7. This is our 3, right? Yeah, 3. And just like it said in the beginning, all these are 0. That should be all she wrote. Solve the puzzle. Bam! Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell just happened? That was quite a puzzle. Wow, that was cool. I really enjoyed that puzzle. Again, I like Fog of Wars because it's basically like a quest. It's like it just keeps building on and it's just so fun. It's like an adventure game except in Sudoku. It's so awesome. There was a lot of rule sets. I did get confused briefly at one point. However, but once I kind of figured it out again, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. You can't repeat, or you can't do this, and like this one was pretty cool right here, because basically like this had to be a 6 or a 1, and when you find out that this is a 6, you can basically go, well, this can't be a 6 anymore. So it's just remembering all the rules and all that, which makes it super cool. But I do like where it's like, hey, find where the grids are. I think that's super unique. I really like this puzzle. So anyways, I hope you guys played the puzzle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Or if you guys liked watching me pull out my hair, that's also fun too. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I am MBW, the Megabit Warrior. We do this every other Sunday, so please like, subscribe, do the thing. It's, you know, it helps my channel out if you subscribe and watch more. But again, every other Sunday, these puzzles will be on this channel. Again, there's lots of good creators that create amazing puzzles, so you can always find those there too. But again, if you want to tune in here to see anything, we're going to have a lot of fun doing that every other Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.